Hello sacred beings and welcome to the Sacred Jewel. My name is Jewel and today I have a super special video I am so excited to share with you. It's all about starseeds and to find out what planet, star, or constellation that you could be from. So right off the bat, I just want to say if you're new here, this channel is all about my spiritual journey. So I'm going to share with you whatever I'm researching about. So right now I'm wanting to learn about starseeds and I want to know where I came from. So that's what started all the research that I'll be sharing with you today. I found a lot of helpful tools that you'll need for your birth chart to find out with the degrees in the certain planets and signs to pinpoint and tell you right away if you're a starseed and exactly where you came from. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. I did a lot of research, so I know it's going to be really helpful and really easy. So just follow along with this video. I'll tell you what you need and how to do it. You might even want to pause and write down some things while you prepare. But right away, I just want to say if you are interested in spirituality and just hearing other people's stories, so maybe you can relate to them or share in the comments some questions or things you've been through and maybe something you need help with or don't understand. That's basically what this channel is. So please subscribe if you want to support that or get involved with my community that I hope to build. So right away, let's see what a starseed definition is. If you don't know, a starseed is an advanced spiritual being or soul that traveled from other planets or stars or realms to reincarnate here on Earth with the purpose to uplift, heal, inspire, awaken the human beings for the purpose of Earth's evolution. So you basically are here to raise the consciousness, to heal, to inspire, to help others along their journey, to raise the consciousness on the Earth. Yeah, so super magical stuff. That's what a starseed is. And next I'm going to tell you a couple of the starseeds I'm going to cover because there are hundreds and thousands and millions of stars in the sky that you could come from, and I might not, or I know that I will not be covering all of them today. I'm just covering the ones that I actually found research about and the more popular ones. So the type of starseeds, stars, planets that I'll be covering today. And let me just say that I'm going to say a lot of the names wrong because I don't know how to pronounce them. And I know there's videos that I could watch to see how to pronounce them, but I didn't look up how to pronounce them. So you'll know, I'll put the name down below so you'll know how to spell it. So first off, we're going to be covering to find out if you are a Palladian starseed, if you come from the constellation Orion, Syrian, Andromedan. I know I said that wrong. Andromeda? I don't know. Lara or Lyrans, Arctorious, Centaurian, Epsilon, Iridian. I know I'm messing these up. Pegasians, Orpheus. I'm so sorry. Orpheus. Zeta or Greys, Reptilians, and then we'll cover some royal stars. So I'm so sorry again that I botched all those names, but we'll go more into them and how you say them. So first off, the main thing that you need, so you're gonna have to stop this video and go find your birth chart. Your birth chart, I'm going to provide the website that I use that is a beautiful, beautiful chart that I'll share. But you're basically going to need your first name. I think you put your last name too. I did my first and last name. Your date of birth, what city you were born in, so wherever that hospital or wherever you were born, bathtubs, whatever, the city and state you were born, and most importantly is your time of birth. So you need to know the exact time you were born. So text your mom, call your mom, maybe it's on your birth certificate. If you don't know the time or the exact time, that's okay, but it's not going to be as specific if you don't know your birth time. And I do want to say that you can find out what starseed you are just by intuition. So you can read about all of these that we'll cover, and if the traits, if you feel drawn to any of the definitions or you relate with the traits or passions or hobbies that they would share or things that they are masters of, then you're probably that type of starseed. So you don't have to do your birth chart, but your birth chart gives you straight out your number matches the number from that star planet, so you know that you've been there before or have came from there. So This chart that you need, you want to go to astro-charts.com, and from there you'll insert all of that information, and then it will generate this beautiful bunch of scribbly lines of your birth chart or natal chart. I cannot read those lines for the heck of me, but if you scroll down or up or over on that website, you'll see where it will show you your chart, and it will lay out like your sun, moon, Mercury, Venus. I wrote mine down. So you'll have, you'll have the planet in, and then your degree, and then the sign. So you want to screenshot this page. That basically that's what the photo of the lines are, but there it's like written out in words so you can better understand it. So I screenshotted that, and then I wrote it down. That way I can look at that with you today. So that's the most important one, is that info I showed right there is what you need. That website has a really good, there's like, it shows you what phase the moon was in, which depending on the phase of the moon when you were born also tells you a lot about yourself. But today we're just going to focus on what planet or star seed you are or came from. So once you have your chart, have it on your phone, and then maybe have a notebook or something. I'm going to tell you the numbers of which star, seed, planet you would have in your chart. So for example, these are just some quick, if you have it in your chart, yes or no, you are definitely a star seed. I went through these like quick star seed indications, and I had one of them, so I knew right away, like, okay, I'm definitely a star seed. Let's find out more specifically where I came from. So if you have at least one of these that I'm about to say, you definitely are a star seed. If you don't, please stay with me. You probably still are a star seed because you're watching this video, and we'll still cover where you're from. And this is just, again, my info that I found. So right away, if you are an Aquarius, so if you are a sun in Aquarius, so like your normal horoscope, like I'm a Gemini, if you're an Aquarius, you're definitely a starseed. If you're a water sign, any water sign, you're definitely a starseed. If you have Saturn in Cancer, so you want to look at that screenshot that I showed you, look for Saturn on the left, and then it will say, like mine is Aquarius. So if you are a Saturn in Cancer, you're definitely a starseed. Same thing if you're a Jupiter or Saturn in Sagittarius. So look at Jupiter and Saturn and see if you're a Sagittarius. I am not. And then next one, some quick ones. If you are, look at Uranus. If you are a Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Pisces, you're a starseed. Pluto in Scorpio or Sagittarius. So in Pluto, if you are a Scorpio or Sagittarius, I'm a Scorpio, so that was my indication right there that yes, I'm a starseed. Also, if you have a 1 degree or 21 degree in Libra. So on the right side of your chart, you'll have all of the signs. So if you have a Libra there, which I don't have any Libra in my chart, if any of you have a Libra and your degree, so you'll have your first number, a degree, and another number with a dash or a hyphen, you just want to look at the main degree on the left. So don't really pay attention to the right one in this video, just the first number on the left. So if you have a 1 or 21 degree in Libra, a 9 in Gemini, or a 3 in Pisces, then you're definitely a starseed. The last one for the quick notes is if you're a Sagittarius, if you have any Sagittarius, find that. And if you have number 2, 6, 9, 13, 14, 27, you're definitely a starseed. So those are the quick notes, yes or no, if you have any of those. So by now you should have like a notebook, like check marking or writing down which one you aligned with, and save that for later. So now let's start getting into the specific, I can't say specific, starseed, stars and planets. We're going to start with one of the popular ones, Palladian. If you are a Palladian star seed, you're going to have a degree of 25 through 29. So look at your chart, look at that first number next to the signs. I'm looking for mine. And look at your all your numbers. So all my degrees, the highest one I have is a 23. So I don't qualify for Palladian. So if you have a 25 through 29 degree, those high numbers, in either Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, or Capricorn, you definitely are a Palladian starseed. Also, if you're Gemini, also, okay, so if you have a 0 degree, if any of your degrees is a 0 in Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo, you're also a Palladian starseed. Another thing it says is that I found, like if you're born May 17th, 18th, or 19th, or November 17th, 18th, or 19th, you are also a Palladian. So I don't have any of those things. If you're a Palladian, heck yes, that's now you want to still stay with the video because you could have came from multiple stars in all of your wonderful lives and travel that you've done over the hundred millions of years that you've been on this universe or been within the universe. So you can be a Palladian, you can also be an Orion, okay? So if you're a Palladian, yes, write down Palladian in your notes, and then you want to research more into the Palladian starseeds to see how much you relate to them. I'll also make a video, my findings of the different traits, and then we can go over kind of comparing if you matched up here, if you matched up on the traits portion. So let's move on to Orion. If you're an Orion starseed, you'll have a Gemini sign. So look to see in your chart if you have a Gemini. You'll have in Gemini an 11 degree, 16, 17, 19, 20 through 24 degree, 26, and 28 in Gemini. If you specifically have 20 degrees in Gemini, you could be from the Bellatrix star. There's some squirrels running around outside. Okay, if you're 28 in Gemini, 28 degrees in Gemini, so you could be from the Betelgeuse. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it. Betelgeuse. Star planet. So let's move on. Oh, by the way, I have Orion and me. So if you're an Orion, what's up? We probably, hung out together in the stars or something. But yeah, so I'm an Orion as well. I'm also something else. I'm not strongly Orion, so maybe that's who I've been there a long time ago. But if you have multiple connections to a certain star, that one you were probably most recently came from. If you have maybe a longer time ago, you were at the Orion star or planet, and you came there from that constellation like a long time ago, not recently. So at one point I was definitely in the Orion constellation. So let's move on to Syrian. If you are a Syrian starseed, you will have a Cancer. So look down for Cancer in your chart. It's going to be in either a number 7, 11, 13, 14, 17 through 21, 23, 25, and 29 in Cancer. So if you have any of those numbers of degree in Cancer, you're a Syrian. And if you were born July 6th or January 4th, you are definitely came from the Syrian star planet. I have not been there based on my chart. Okay, let's move on to Andromedan. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. Andromedan. Okay, if you were born April 16th through the 18th, you come from the let's just call him Andro. The Andro star planet. If you have Aries in your chart, so find Aries. I have one Aries. And you want to look for number 7, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 22, 27, 29 in Aries. Also, if you have Taurus, look for Taurus. 0 degree, 6, 7, or 14 in Taurus, then you come from the Andromedan star planet. Next, we have Lyra or Lyrans, also Vega. So those are kind of all together. If you are a 0 degree in Aquarius, you're a Lyran. That's like the cat-like feline planet or star. Also, Capricorn, look for your Capricorn. If you are a 10, 15, 18, 21 in Capricorn, you come from, you're a Lyran. You're a Lyra starseed? Lyran starseed? See, I'm still learning with you guys. But I have a Neptune and 18 degree Capricorn. So I have been at the Lyran star in the past. Next, Arctorious. If you're an Arcturian, or Boots, Bootes, if you specifically boots within Arctorious, 3 or 5 in Scorpio. So sorry, my dog just jumped off the bed. So Arcturians, 3 or 5 degree in Scorpio, you most likely came from the boots Arctorious planet or star. Also, if you're a 29 in Virgo, so Virgo, 29 degrees, also same thing, came from Arctorious. And lastly, if you have Libra, can I just say I feel like I'm doing a bingo, like, Libra 20, or I'm sorry, Libra 15, anybody? Okay, so Libra 15, 17, 19, 22 through 24, and 28 in Libra, you came from the planet or star Arctorious. You're an Arctorious starseed. I am not. Okay, moving on. Centauri or Centaurian starseeds. You will be specifically a Libra, 20 degrees in Libra. So I don't want to say you're a Libra sun, like your birth date's a Libra. You're a 20 degree in Libra. So look for Libra on your chart. If it's the main number is 20 degree, you're a Centaurian. Also for Centaurians, Scorpio, your degree will be 12 or 23. I am not. Okay, moving on. So this one is called Epsilon Iridanian. Hopefully I said that because I am definitely from here. It's multiple connections. So hopefully Epsilon Iridanian. Am I saying that right? Representing my home planet. Okay, 15 in Pisces. I don't have any Pisces, but if you're 15 degree in Pisces, you're from here as well. If you have 23 degrees in Aries, which I do, a Mars and 23 degree Aries is what mine is. Next, Taurus. So find your Taurus. There's a couple numbers on here. If you are either 2, 8, 13, 18, 20, 23, or 29 in Taurus, I'm 18 in Taurus. Then you're definitely from the Epsilon. Lastly, for this starseed planet is if you have Gemini 0 degrees, 5, 11, or 15 in Gemini, you also came from the starseed. And I have, like, my main sun is 15 in Gemini. So right away I'm like, okay, I definitely most recently have traveled here from the Epsilon Iridanian planet or star. Like, my sun, my main horoscope sign is Gemini 15 degree sun. So, I mean, it doesn't get more clear than that. Also, I do want to say that Epsilon Iridanian, based on my research, is part of the Orion constellation, which I also have a link to Orion, which is my 21 degree in Gemini. So, I mean, confirmation right there. Let's move on to the Pegasus or Pegasians. You will have 1 or 9 in Aries. You'll also have in Pisces, there's a couple numbers in Pisces. So if you're a Pegasians, Pisces will be 1, 16, 6. Sorry, went backwards. So 1, 6, 16, 23 through 25, 29, all in Pisces. All right, next is the Orpheus. Orpheus. All right, these are all just in Sagittarius. So look if you have Sagittarius. I don't have any Sagittarius. You will have number 2, 3, 5, 9, 11, 17, 21, 22, 25, 26, 29 in Sagittarius. If you're in an Orpheus. I don't know why I'm so bad with, like, I'm so sorry. But that's, look into that name and see if you connect with the traits. Next, we're going to get more into, like, not really negative, like, planets, but, there's some rough history if you're, I don't know, I'm still doing my research, so I'm not going to say anything until I research more. But if you are from planet Zeta, or where the Greys, so, like, where you see, like, aliens, like, pictures on the internet, the Greys, you are going to have an Aries. Look for Aries. And it's going to be a degree of 7 or 19 in Aries, if you're a Zeta or Greys. You'll also be specifically a 7 degree in Leo and a 21 in Pisces. So if you have any of those, you might want to look into Zeta and see if you connect with any of those traits. Next, reptilians. You know, they get a bad rep, but I need to talk about this later, all about a reptilian video, because that gets really fun. But this is particularly draconians. So I love dragons, Game of Thrones, like, where are my dragons? So I don't know, I kind of connect with dragons. So let's see, if you're a reptilian or have been there or maybe just visited, maybe you're not originally from there, but I don't know. But if you are an Aries, if you have Aries, 17 in Aries, 13 in Cancer, 2 or 20 in Taurus, if you have a Gemini in the degree of 7, 11, 16, if you are a 7 degree in Virgo, and if you have a Libra, if you have Libra number 3, 4, 14, 16 in Libra, these are all reptilian connections and origins. We also have a Leo. If you have a Leo degree of number 10, 12, or 16. This is, notice, I think it means your north node. So if your north node is a 1 degree or an 11, which I have a 1 north node, so I gotta look into, that's the only one that I connect with for the draconian or reptilian. You also have a 24 in Scorpio, and then in Sagittarius you'll have a 10, 11, 24, or 27 in Sagittarius to connect to the reptilian star. Come here, puppy, go. My dog is making this a little shaky, I'm so sorry. Alright, we're almost to the end of this video. So those are the main star seeds that I looked up to see how they connect to the charts, if you have them or not. But I also want to throw in some fun ones. So if you came from a royal star, which I'm still researching what that means, but royal star, you will have 9 degree in Sagittarius, 29 degree in Leo, 9 degree in Gemini, and a 3 degree in Pisces. So look into royal stars if you have that. And then lastly, I just have 4 more fun ones. So there is something called the Gate of God. I'm still researching, but if you have a 5 degree in Sagittarius, look up Gate of God. If you have a 20 degree in Capricorn, look up the Ring Nebula. If you have a 1 to 2 degree in Libra, look up the Supergalactic Center. And lastly, if you have a 14 in Sagittarius, this is the most powerful point, called the First Attractor, 14 in Sagittarius. I just looked this up a little bit last night, and that was talking about like a black hole center of the universe inside of the Milky Way. So if you have that, like, that's super crazy. But I'm almost out of space here, but that covers all of the research that I've done, like the other day, to try to help me discover, you know, where I came from and share my knowledge or research with you guys to try to help you find out at least a starting point of where or what starseed you are and what planet you came from. So I hope that info was helpful. I'm going to be sharing a lot more, but definitely check out that website. I also wanted to give some credit to, I looked at one other website to get info called, most of the info I got was fixstarsinfo.blogspot.com, and then a little bit of linda-goodman.com. So thanks everybody for watching this video. I hope you learned what type of starseed you are. If you did and you have some connections or questions, please comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. And there's my dog. Her name's Indica. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Please like and comment and subscribe. Please help this community grow as you follow along with my journey in order to help you and your journey. Have a great day. Bye.